Hey, what's up, everybody? Before the video starts, I just wanted to let you guys know that the audio got messed up for the first couple of days. That into the hike, I had this waterproof GoPro case that I bought before the hike, hoping that it would protect the GoPro if I dropped it, but it messed up the audio. But I went through and I've edited and I've salvaged all the video I can. I'm going to attempt to do a voiceover to explain things. I have some in-video text that also come up and explain things. And that's about it. Oh, anyways, hope you guys enjoy the video, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Alright, so the video starts out here with a screenshot of Google Maps, and it's showing my route and the campsites that I stayed at along the way. It went from Laguna Campground down to Lake Morena. This is me packing up my campsite at Mount Laguna Saturday morning, getting ready to head out and connect with the PCT. From Laguna Campground to the trailhead at the Desert View picnic site is 3.1 miles. So from this campsite to the PCT, I walked 3.1 miles. And then you'll see bits and pieces of that after I leave this campsite. At some point, maybe I'll do a gear list. If you guys are interested in what I have, I mean, feel free to leave comments, ask questions. I'm not very good at this. I'm rather novice at backpacking, so I don't have like expert level gear or anything. It's definitely not ultra light. I got most of my stuff off of Amazon. My pack is a 3-day assault pack that I got from On Base, and I'm sure everything's pretty much overweight. I think I was at 35 pounds for the whole trip, which isn't too bad. So this here is the Desert View picnic site. This is off of Sunrise Highway, and the PCT runs right past it, so you can connect to the PCT here. The rocks that I'm walking up to right now, the trail's right below those rocks, and it's amazing view out there, and the weather for the weekend was fantastic. I couldn't ask for a better weather for the hike. So this is me just starting out on the PCT, heading south, and then I have 10.4 miles to Sibbets Flat. No. So this water fountain was about a half mile or so into the PCT, and you can pause it and read that sign. It's pretty cool. It's really good water, but there's not much of that along the way. So if you're gonna hike through, stop and enjoy it. So this is me. I had to stop and eat breakfast. I don't remember exactly where I was on the trail when I did this, but I'm one of those types where I get walking for a little bit and I stop and eat breakfast later. The trail's right in front of me. Actually, you'll see somebody walk by here in a little bit. These MSR canisters and the burner are fantastic. They heat up that water so quickly and make it boil so quickly. And those mountain home meals are, honestly, they're the best. But yeah, this is my breakfast Saturday morning. And like I said, I have, well, actually from this site, I probably have about 9.5 miles to where I fill up with water again. Later in the video, you're going to hear a bunch of audio of me talking about where I'm going and how far I'm going to walk in the day, but that's all irrelevant. I ended up doing 12 miles a day. Well, actually about 14 miles a day, because it was 28 total. So from the Laguna Campground down to Sibbets Flat was 13.5, and then I did another at least 0.7, so there was 14 there. And then the next day I did another 14. But yeah, those breakfast skillets, man, they're very good. So, here in a minute, I'm actually going to be done with breakfast and be heading towards Sibbets Flat. So here we go. This section of the PCT is really awesome. It's a lot of desert brush. Around Mount Laguna, there's a lot more trees, which is really awesome. But the whole section was really great. I don't remember exactly where these locations are. I know they were not too far from Sibbets Flat. And then I didn't drink much water. I think I had a liter water bottle and then a 3-liter Camelback, and I went through basically a 1-liter water bottle the first night and day. When I got to Sibbets Flat, I still had a full Camelback. So I filled up, well, I'd started drinking out of my Camelback before I got to Sibbets Flat. And then when I got there, I had filled up my water bottle and I topped off. And so there's the campsite there. So the portion I was just walking wasn't far from that spot, as you can see. So that's the Sibbets Flat in relation to the campsite. So after Sibbets Flat, it was another 1.5 miles to my campsite, and that's where this is now. I didn't get much footage of the night. There was another couple there, and I didn't want to interrupt them by trying to make a YouTube video. So I kind of kept to myself. And I did get some footage in my tent at that night, but it wasn't very good, so I didn't use it. But this was a great campsite. Like I said, I shared it with another couple. They were going the same hike, but the opposite direction. I think it takes me, I don't know, probably 20-25 minutes taking my time to pack up all my stuff. Like I said, I'm not very good at this, and I don't really have much of a system. This is my second legitimate backpacking trip, so. But it's so much fun. I love camping like this. I love camping in all sorts of ways, but backpacking is a lot of fun. So here in a second, I'm going to be leaving, and then I'm going to be on my way to Boulder Oaks. Boulder Oaks is a campground right off the side of the 8 out in eastern San Diego County. I don't know exactly where. I think it's after Sunrise Highway going east. So from this campsite to Boulder Oaks, I have 6 miles. So that's what you're about to see. And then on the way to Boulder Oaks, I realized that my audio, actually in the next clip, the audio is going to start. So I'm actually going to stop narrating now and then let you guys enjoy the audio. I hope you guys enjoy. Remember, like and subscribe. Check it out. I've had that waterproof case on there this whole trip, and I suspect that it's given all my previous video really bad audio. If so, I greatly apologize, but unfortunately I can't go back and do the hike. From here on out, you got all a Saturday and Monday morning without the case on to see the difference. So I'm gonna leave you like this for a little while and we'll see how much better it is. I was thinking, you know, with that waterproof case, that protective case, if I ever drop it on these rocks or anything, it'd be okay. But I think it's really sacrificing the audio. I'm pretty sure, well, I know more further north on the PCT, the trail is way sketchier than this. You would not have a good day if you fell down there. Stuff like that makes you kind of nervous, you know, you lose your step. Oh, that'd be a terrible day. Okay, so we've got 4.5 miles to Boulder Oaks. Probably, no, not quite 4.5, like 4.3, 4.2. Just under an hour and a half. I'm gonna fill up with water there. We're actually coming back up on that road. I think that's the same road that goes to Sibbets Creek or Sibbets Flat. I'm not sure where the trail goes in relation to that road, but we are headed that direction. Yeah, so I can't tell. Well, yeah, let's see where this goes. There's an app called GutHook. It's specifically for all the hiking trails. It's all across the United States. They have all sorts of trails, but they have the PCT. Oh, my GPS is way off. I'm right there. Okay, yeah, we're gonna cross the road. So that means we gotta go up. Okay. If you wanted to cheat, you could follow this road down. It's a lot shorter, a lot straighter. I'm not gonna do that. We're gonna take the trail. Many places they have these fences like this. I think there's, I don't know why this one's here. There should be fence. Oh, there is more fence that goes all the way down there. So on one side or the other, there's livestock probably that they want to keep. So they have these. Or you could just walk straight through the fence. That sucks. Here we go. Back of the trail. There's a smell that you get in the valleys of California. People have told me I think it's sage. I don't know. That's probably exactly what it is, but the smell, I love it. When we went hiking and boot camp up in Camp Pendleton, while we were there, I first encountered that smell. And it just reminds me of then. These trees right here, I don't know what they're called, but they're pretty amazing trees. You can see them where it's burnt and how it grows back over. And they'll come back so quickly. Just months, and they'll be right back to this. It's amazing. So when I last talked to you, I was up there on that ridge. We're almost out of here. The 8th right there. I've got a very short walk to the campground, less than a mile, I think. All right, so we're going down to the 8 here. It's an interesting little area. It's a little canyon area until it gets a lot of water. Oh, the trees. About a half mile from the Boulder Oaks campground. I'll rest for a little bit, have a good lunch, fill up on my water, and then I think it's, I don't know, a few more miles probably to the campsite for today. All right, see you guys there. All right, I can see the sign for Boulder Oaks. I'm gonna rest down towards the far end of the campground, closer to the trailhead. I probably could just go right here. I'll just walk in right here, make my way to the other side. All right, perfect. There's water right here. I'm gonna rest over here by the bathroom in the water. Over here, right under these trees. What's up, guys? We're here at Boulder Oaks. I'm eating lunch. I'm gonna do some creamy mac and cheese. I'm starving. I just talked to a guy, ran into a guy that's doing the Southern Tier bike route from San Diego to Florida. That's a long way, man. I'm probably gonna stay here for about an hour or two, maybe. I don't know. And then I'll make my way down to the campsite for tonight. I'm gonna look real quick and see how far that is. Looks like those spots are on the top of a good sized hill. Just over 1,000 feet. But I don't think there's trees and stuff there like I'd like. Unless I stay here. But like I said, I don't want to go that far in the morning. It's another 6 miles to Lake Morena. If I stopped here, I'd have to do this whole hike again tomorrow, which I can do, but I would like if it was 3 miles shorter. So I'm gonna make my way down there. This is the only water until I get to Lake Morena, so I'll fill up here. So I want to show you guys something. On this gut hook gap, you'll see those little water droplets. Those are spots for water. But if you notice, they're sitting on top of a stream, right? That stream is dry, so you can't really rely on things like that as a water source. Not too bad. So about an hour and a half. It says an hour and 9 minutes, but you always give yourself more time. So that's the goal. I'm gonna watch some YouTube. Alright guys, packed up, I'm off again. Had my lunch, had my rest. I'm getting back out on the trail. It's probably going to be like an hour and a half or 2 hours. So I'll catch up with you guys when I get back, when I get to the campground that I'm going to. This part of the trail is pretty nice. It's pretty wide. Man, after sitting down for a minute over there on that picnic table at that campsite, my hips got real sore. I was walking funny for a second, but now that I'm moving, it feels a little better. All my water is full. This battery is down to 29%, so I'm not going to film a whole lot all the way to my spot. And then when I get to my campsite, I'll charge everything back up. That extra battery pack that I have recharged my phone and 2 GoPro batteries last night, and it took it down, I think, 1 little bar. It has 4, so it should be able to recharge everything again tonight, which that'd be awesome. If I combine that with my solar panel, I could have battery power for quite a while. But anyways, I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. All right, so we're about to start 400-foot ascent. It's not that bad, but it's kind of steep. Probably have to take it kind of slow. I may be forming a blister in the bottom of my foot. I might have to stop at some point and take care of that. I feel like it's definitely cracked. Yeah, this is gnarly. Alright, so almost to the top of this small hill here. I was just looking back. That's the bridge I just went under. And I followed, if you're looking at my finger, I followed the trail all the way to the right hand side of the road, all the way back, and then back there's a little small building, and it cuts to the right, and then there's Boulder Oaks, where I was just at. And then from Boulder Oaks you cross the highway, the 8 way back there, and you go up the hill. I don't know if the camera can see it, but there's a big line cut and almost to the top of that hill in the background, if you can follow my hand. I was just up there earlier. I don't know how far that is, but this is, I don't even remember, several miles way up that hill. All right, I'm gonna keep going. Oh, I'm almost certain that's the top of where I'm climbing to, but I could be wrong. Let's check it out. I've been periodically stopping and sitting for a minute to catch my breath, trying to keep my heart rate down. I could probably handle the accelerated heart rate, but gotta be careful. You don't want to overdo it. I'll take you until the battery runs out. Right over, I think that's what it said, right over the next crest is the first campsite. Yeah, right up over the next hill is the campsite. I was hoping to go a little bit further down, but yeah, I still might. Basically not far left. That's where we're going, Lake Morena. Shoulders are starting to hurt again. Actually quite a bit of sunlight left. So as I hike, and once I get over this hill and start feeling better about things, I might get a wild hair up my butt. Try and make it to that, I think there's a restaurant. Maybe have a beer. But that's, I don't remember how far that is. Probably got another 3 miles from here until I get down to Lake Morena, which I can make. But then I would have to walk to that restaurant, get rested, have something to eat, and then I would have to go down to the campground and try to get a spot. That's a whole lot of walking around. That'll put me in another 12 or 13 miles today. 14, whatever it was. We're so close to the top of this thing. 400 feet, 40 stories. I gotta sit down for a second. And me for the sun to be right in the camera. That's what I mean. You said you catch your breath, get some water. Take your time. It's not a race. Trips like this are about seeing everything, not destroying yourself in the process. I could definitely do this. I could probably do the whole trail. It would take definitely some weight reduction. Be in a little bit better shape. Then again, you're gonna get in better shape as the time goes. Your shoulders will get tougher, your legs will get tougher. I need a lighter pack. Probably some, I don't know, I like my pants, but maybe some better clothing. I don't know. So far it's been a really good trip. Haven't had that much trouble. Number one problem, shoulder pain. The strap's pulling down on my shoulders. They're really sore. And once I stop for a little bit, the pain in my hips catch up. But that's really the only problem, and I've managed to get over it. My hips were hurting really bad at Boulder Oaks, but I pushed through it, and I've done another 3.5 miles, I think. What's up, guys? Got a fresh battery in the GoPro. I am approximately 2.5 miles away from Lake Morena. Lake Morena. I'm gonna make it, so I'm gonna push it. And I'm gonna go down there. There's a malt shop down there, so I'm gonna go have a bite to eat, maybe have a beer. And I'm gonna contemplate getting a site at Lake Morena County Park, and then I'll either do that or I'll have my buddy Pete come pick me up tonight. Either way, I'm gonna have a good meal and a beer in about an hour or so. So
gonna put this GoPro, actually I'll put it on time lapse and you guys can watch me walk down the mountain down to the malt shop. All right, later. Check it out, guys. I made it to Lake Morena Campground at the Lake Morena County Park. It's really nice out here, as you can see. I have some firewood that the nice ranger delivered to me. $5 a bundle, super cheap, so it's 15 bucks, and I'm gonna have a fire till 11 o'clock tonight. I gotta find out where I want my tent site. I think up there would be nice, but also down here next to the campfire would be pretty cool. My buddy is gonna come pick me up tomorrow. He's probably just gonna pull right up here, and then that'll be it. I'll have a nice comfortable night. I just had a cheeseburger and fries at the malt shop there. Bought myself I think it's a 32 or a 40 ounce of Corona, so I'm gonna enjoy that. Maybe snack a little bit later. Right now I got to get the campsite set up, and I don't know if I'm pretty sure I talked about my foot earlier, but I should have taken care of it when it first bothered me, because I have developed a nice little blister there. But it should be okay. I don't have to mess around on it too much anymore. Just set my campsite up, and then I can pick my feet up and let it relax. And I got some stuff for that in my first aid kit. I kind of want to pop it, but I'm not going to do that out here. I'll wait until I get home tomorrow. See those freaking turkeys over there? Got the fire going. Somebody had left some paper towel in there, so I lit that and kept feeding it that dry brush. Looks like she's going to take off. So now I'm just going to get my tent set up. That's going to be a night. I might even go right here. I was thinking right here. Let me back up and look at it. Yeah, and see the wind's coming this way, so I'm gonna go over there. Oh, you can't see me. Oh no. Alright, so that is a guy riding his dirt bike on the PCT. You shouldn't do that, guys. It's very clearly marked. Anyways, I'm at Moreno Campground. I'm in my tent. Got my fire going, and I'm resting. This marks the end of my trip. Let's see. Yeah, that's it. I think I'm actually going to go to bed pretty soon, so I'll keep stoking this fire. Let's see if I can get through some of that wood. Just call it a night, man. Alright, good night, guys. Hey, good morning, everybody. It is, well, I don't know, I think it's like 8 o'clock. I'm about to leave here in 30 minutes. I got my fire, I'm about to put that out, packing my tent up. My friend's gonna be here in about 30 minutes to pick me up, and then my backpacking trip to Lake Morena is over.